Yes, the traditional blowing of wind, which means that the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee is ushering in a new season. Thank you for listening to us, and we will do our best. And as you know, our best is equal to most people's littlest. But with our best littlest, we will do the most, which is barely fuck all, to give you a new season of quality, which is actually low-class, well-produced, which means it sounds like shite comedy for the next season of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. The Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Journey to dimensions of existence even more moronic and idiotic than ours. Alternative universes of such stupidity that we've constructed. The Battery-Operated Magic Toupee. Warning! The following comedy is intended for mature audiences and for those not easily offended. If you're of a delicate disposition and offend easily, for example, if we refer to you as a silly cunt, we recommend stop listening immediately, cancel us now, and fuck off. And off we go to the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee Control Center! Control Center, engage!
Multi-dimension navigation calculated. Multiverse circuits on. Battery-Operated Magic Toupee. Initiate connection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast! Have you tried to listen to the morning program, Yes, It's Another Morning, and heard nothing that morning? Nada, nil, zip, zero, nothing. Did you wonder, is there something wrong with my equipment, or is Yes, It's Another Morning not there this morning? Well, on the next Yes, It's Another Morning, there is no other morning for Yes, It's Another Morning because the cast and crew of Yes, It's Another Morning have gone on strike for money, and not on strike for more money because they aren't getting any. They haven't been paid in years, they just want some money. They're starving. Look at their hair. It looks terrible. They can't buy hair gel. All this and more won't be on Yes, It's Another Morning till the strike is settled. But first...
We're pleased to have in the studio with us as our special guest.
You don't need to say my name.
Yes, we do need to say your name. I do need to introduce you now. It's on the teleprompter.
I do not need an introduction. Anyone who's just even slightly self-aware will know who I am. There are few people, if any, more recognizable than me.
I introduce every guest on the program.
Every other guest you may have had on the program needs an introduction, but again, not me. I consider it a personal affront, an insult that you think I need an introduction. Who do you think I am? Some B-list schlep? Am I just some schmuck off the street? And people will tune in and say, who's that schmuck off the street? I wonder who his name is? I'm offended.
Look, it's not meant as an insult. It's just the format of the show. When a new guest each week comes on the show, before I interview them, I say who they are and a little bit about them.
I will introduce myself.
Okay, introduce yourself.
Hello. Yes, it's me. I know how excited you are. As the well-known and most famous human being on the entire planet and the greatest social media influencer in the history of social media and no doubt the future, it is my humble pleasure to appear on this little podcast. Call it a token of my immense legendary generosity. Who the fuck is that gesturing at me?
That's the producer. He wants me to introduce you. He doesn't know who you are.
What the hell do you mean you don't know who I am? Have you been hiding away in a donkey's asshole? It's me, the greatest influencer of social media in the universe. Everyone knows who I am. I am the most popular, beloved person on the planet. You should be thanking me and kissing my arse that I'm taking my invaluable time and risking my reputation, which is the greatest reputation in human history, by appearing on your stupid fucking podcast. What's my name? Fuck your mother, that's my name. If you don't want me, the greatest, most famous human being on the planet, appearing on this pissant podcast, then screw you. Every other podcast in the world would blow me to have me appear on them. So screw you and screw your stupid podcast. And because you disrespected me, I'm now telling everyone not to listen to you. Everyone, it's me, the magnificent one, telling you, do not listen to this pissant podcast.
Well, that was, he who does not need to be introduced.
And those of you watching this, I understand how you feel. Listening to me is probably the most exciting thrill of your life. I know you love me, and I somewhat like or can tolerate you too.
Thank you for appearing with us, and you can buy his new autobiography, Humbly Me, by
me.
Battery-Operated Magic Toupee. Upload more shit.
The sound behind. Come with us and explore the sound behind. The only show to use the most advanced and revolutionary AI-driven audio background enhancing filter technology to reveal the sound behind. In any audio recording, only the audio in the foreground is recognizable. All talking and noise in the background blends together to become indistinguishable noise. Using the new patented artificial intelligence of the Sound Behind device, we narrowly focus on the audio in the background and bring it to the foreground. This is only possible on The Sound Behind.
We're going to end the reign of...
We hear the sound behind one of President Trump's famous rallies.
In Washington, a failed administration. We're not going to take it anymore.
We refocus Trump's voice to the background, and we hear a conversation in the back of the auditorium between two liberal members of the press.
Harry, are you okay? You're not looking well.
I'm not okay. It's my Trump derangement syndrome. It's kicking in with every word he says. I hate that man.
Why?
Why? Well, I'm so fucking jealous. I make shit from being a third-rate journalist. Peanuts! And that red-headed son of a bitch is a billionaire. Yes, he worked hard for it, but I deserve that money and I shouldn't have to work hard for it. And will you look at that woman he married?
Melania?
Just look at her. Why does he deserve to marry such a gorgeous supermodel? I can't stand that woman. I want to spit on TV when she's on.
What's wrong with her? She's intelligent, she's attractive, she seems like a nice person.
But why is she married to him and not me?
But you're already married.
Have you seen my
my wife. She's the anti-Melania Trump. Why does he get her when I'm married to the hairy shrew I'm married to? Melania says intelligent stuff. My wife talks pure crap. I want to tear my ears out when she talks. And that Melania is gorgeous. My wife. I have to turn out the lights the minute I go to bed or else I have nightmares. And whenever you turn on the fucking TV, that Trump is making a speech. Why should he be allowed to make a speech and have people listen to him and not me? It's not fair that nobody wants to hear what I have to say. And why does he deserve to be president of the United States? Why can't I be president of the United States? Well, you haven't achieved anything. You're a failed journalist. Why should people elect you as president? It doesn't matter. It would be a much better country if you could be president without having to win a vote. That's the kind of world I want to see.
Wait a minute! Hold it right there! Stop! This is the end of the sampler! If you want to listen to the rest of this thrilling episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, click on the link below, or listen to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And listen to this.
As we gain a higher understanding of stupidity, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Hence we bid farewell to the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, pooting and spooing and farting thick brown smoke as it dimly staggers from reality to reality on its moronic mission.
You have been listening to the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. It was performed and was written and produced by Elliot Stein. Copyright 2025, Gargoyle Entertainment. Thank you for listening. That was a sample of an episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Please click on subscribe and like and all the other cool and generous buttons that are on whatever site you just listened to this on. That helps us a lot, and we really appreciate it. What you just heard was a sample, a taster, and if you like the taste, come listen to the whole podcast on Spotify, Apple, and other cool podcast platforms. And if you really liked it, really liked it, come be a member, a paid subscriber on the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast Patreon page for the complete uncut episodes and lots of other cool shit. Each episode takes 2 solid weeks to create and lots of resources to produce. It costs money, and we rely on the generosity of our members to keep the comedy going. And you can visit our webpage at BOMT.UK or Battery-Operated Magic Toupee.UK. And don't forget to tune in to the next thrilling episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Toodles!